What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel Sports, Life, and Politics TV. And today, I'm going to be covering a little bit of entertainment news. Usually, I don't cover this type of stuff. Usually, I go over the regular news, international news, whether it be Russia, Ukraine, or certain things like that. But today, I'm going to dive into the chicanery, the tomfoolery, because this is something I found very, very interesting. This thing between Charleston White and T.I. And Charleston White said something about T.I.'s son, whose T.I.'s son looked like he's one of them young people who's ready to crash out and headed towards the life in prison. As if he don't get shot and killed out in the streets. Because we know how it go. When you want to thug it, there's only two results, and that's death and jail. Or sometimes you get lucky and you only get shot and then you're able to shape up and, get your life together. But T.I.'s son was on the internet talking shit about Charleston White, talking about him telling and calling him out and this, that, and the third because Charleston White was in West Dallas, and some West Dallas niggas ran up on him and was talking shit and basically threatening him and pulled a gun on him and et cetera out there. You know how niggas do it. But T.I.'s son must have forgot one thing, that his daddy is a full-blown snitch. And I'm not saying this as a Johnny-come-lately. Now, my partner, Jay Jizzle, my partner Jay, he got a YouTube channel, Air Weasel 3232, where he's flying all over the world filming some of the best footage you ever seen. But that's neither here nor there. But the day T.I. got in trouble with them guns, and he went to court and they gave him a year, he'll vouch for him. He'll vouch. The day he did that shit, we got on the phone. And I said, this nigga's telling like a motherfucker. That nigga said, ain't no motherfucking doubt about it. This nigga is a snitch. And that's okay if you want to tell. That's on you. I can care less about. But this whole fake gangster persona that these niggas be putting on is what kills you. T.I. is as fake as they come. He had to show expeditiously and all that other shit. After that day, I stopped supporting T.I. Every nigga that was from the hood at one point loved T.I. They thought T.I. was a hell of a rapper, which he is. He got some goddamn classics to this day. That nigga's a hell of a rapper. But I told my partners 8-9 years ago, these trap niggas that made it out and they still talking about trapping, and these niggas ain't nowhere near trapping. That was for the Jeezys, and then all these niggas that was from Atlanta that was talking about trapping, they ain't trapped in, if they was trapping, they hadn't trapped in fucking 10 years and still talking about trapping. But T.I. was a well-known informant after that. Every real nigga in the world knows you cannot be a 7-time felon and get caught with automatic weapons with silencers. The silencer alone can get you 15 to 20 federally without even being a felon. This nigga got 1 year in jail. 1,000%. He's an alleged snitch. 1,000%. So for him to get on there and start talking gangster to Charleston White, who's a self-proclaimed snitch, who said he'll tell on you, who said he'll let it be known, what he'll do, he'll get a nigga ass locked up. I touched this on my video yesterday. You have two different kind of wolves. You have a wolf, and you have a wolf in sheep's clothing. Charleston White is a wolf. He let you know. He's a dog. And you respect that. Motherfucker growl, he'll try to bite you. You know exactly what it is. But T.I. is way more insidious. He's way more low down and trifling because he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. And I respect T.I., as a family man and all that, the rest of that shit, but just far as me, like, overall supporting T.I. and watching all this little shit, I don't keep up with that nigga. After that shit, I knew what kind of nigga he was. Because if you don't know about the federal government, they don't care about your money. They only care about information. That's a fact. Every real nigga who comes from the inner city knows that. I grew up, I'm from the East Dallas projects. As you see on the screen, it says West Dallas. Now, Charleston White, I'm going to run this little clip. Charleston White got into it in West Dallas with some niggas. So let's watch the clip.
Yeah, look at Charleston White about to get whooped in the West. Charleston White about to get whooped in the West. Yeah, they got Charleston White fucked up.
And let me tell you this. For those of y'all who don't know nothing about Dallas, I'm from Dallas, East Dallas Projects. Yeah. I've lived and traveled all across the United States. Everywhere except up north. Well, I did stay in Portland for 3 years. I lived in California for 15 years. I'm from Dallas. I done lived there 12, 13 years. I done been to Florida so many times. I feel like I lived there. I done been to Louisiana hella times. And out of all the neighborhoods and cities I've been to, and all of the hoods, I would rate West Dallas as one of the most dangerous ones in the United States in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. West Dallas is one of those places that even Dallas niggas will tell you nobody wants to deal with. Niggas did not go to West Dallas. Even some of the most hardened, not niggas that ain't got a piece of hole in them, ain't scary at all. They tell, I ain't going to no fucking West Dallas. I ain't going to fucking with these niggas. I don't know what did happen to these West Dallas niggas. These niggas must have went soft because it was West Dallas. This is you can rearrange the order, but most niggas will say back in the day it was West Dallas, East Dallas. These the projects. West Dallas Projects, East Dallas Projects, South Dallas. They had Dixon Circle, Bonton, et cetera, et cetera. Then you had, I would say, Oak Cliff and North Dallas. Now, Oak Cliff is the least like niggas. Shout out to Oak Cliff. I got a lot of love for Oak Cliff. But back in the day, I'm just saying back in the day, nobody liked Oak Cliff niggas at all. Everybody said, man, fuck them Oak Cliff niggas. But every Dallas nigga had family members in Oak Cliff. I ain't lying to you. Every nigga didn't like Oak Cliff niggas, but every nigga had family members of nigga that was from Oak Cliff. But West Dallas is one of the most notorious places in the city. And I've been around the country, and I can tell you one of the most notorious places in the country. The West Dallas niggas had that lead poison, and they hop right on your ass. They wasn't doing all this talking. I don't know what done happened. They must have got gentrified or something. Because back in the day, the West Dallas niggas, the only time they was talking to you when they was whooping your ass or when they was done whooping your ass or shooting you on your ass. Either or. But for one little bitty nigga who's 125 pounds out there talking shit in the middle of West Dallas, and he done got on the internet and said, fuck West Dallas, and then you confront the nigga and you out here talking. Now, he eventually called the police, but the police wasn't there in the beginning. These niggas just out here talking. This is unbelievable, boy. I don't know what did happen in West Dallas. Come on now. I'm not even saying they should have confronted the nigga. And I know this ain't every West Dallas nigga, but back in the day, it couldn't have been no group of West Dallas niggas. And ask any Dallas nigga, they'll tell you, no way. You hear why he keeps saying that? I'm still in West Dallas. Dallas niggas know what that means. I'm still in West Dallas. I'm still in West Dallas. Because that means something. That's what I'm telling y'all. West Dallas is like Fort Worth. Nobody want to fuck around with them Fort Worth niggas, and nobody want to fuck with them West Dallas niggas. Same with my projects. Nobody want to come over there and fuck with them East Dallas niggas like that.
Seemed like a lip wrestling match to me, I ain't gonna lie.
Now, Charleston White eventually started, the police got there, he started telling on niggas, he started pointing niggas out, he started saying this nigga did it, he hit the gun over there and all that. But Charleston White is a wolf. He told you he's a wolf, he ain't hiding, he been telling every nigga on the internet, I work with the feds, I work with the police, I call the police, I done had niggas put in jail already. Why do they keep fucking with this nigga without doing nothing? You go up there and pull a gun on a nigga and not do nothing. Man, when I was coming up back in the day, man, they they say you never pull some shit without being ready to shoot. You pull some shit, you better shoot it. That was the rule.
He a hoe.
And you just not knowing?
That nigga said he a hoe. No, them West Dallas niggas that was, not all West Dallas niggas, but them West Dallas niggas that was over there, them niggas some hoes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know. And the niggas was older, so these is West Dallas niggas from the old school. These niggas done went soft. These old school West Dallas niggas done went soft.
He a hoe. This nigga really called the laws. This really called the laws. And they came. He over there.
But let's fast forward to T.I. Let's hear what T.I. has to say.
You'll floss your teeth with my shoelaces. Nigga, don't motherfucking play with me, bro. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with mine, bro. Don't play with mine. Just don't play with mine. I ain't finna say no name, cause nigga, I don't play police game. Nigga, if I go to jail, they gonna be for something.
You a motherfucking lie, T.I.P. You are in a, boy, that nigga said, your nickname is Tip. Telling in person. T.I.P, the tipster. Boy, you giving out tips left and right. You need to stop. I wonder if I'm the first person to say that. T.I.P, telling in person.
It's gonna be for something. I don't play no police game, man. I don't play no police game. I don't play no internet game. I don't do none of that shit, bro. Bruh. Just know as you move around, man, nigga, life is real, bro. This shit ain't no motherfucking joke. This shit ain't no motherfucking guy.
When did niggas, I swear to God, the modern day Negro, I do not like them. Since when do niggas get on the internet and do all this woofing and talking? Nigga, you supposed to say 2 words, I see you, brother. And the next thing we know, a nigga got fucked up. What is this long ass Stephen A. Smith soliloquies where you going on these long ass 8-paragraph, damn near writing a novel ass motherfucking explanations?
So T.I. think he above a Mason. Threat.
Nigga, I don't make threats. I said bets, nigga. I don't, nigga, hey, listen, bro.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. I'm just using this for educational purposes only. I ain't gonna use the whole video, but.
Leave my motherfucking children out your motherfucking face, boy.
But his son gets on the internet talking shit to a grown man, then you get mad that he said your little boy ugly. And let's be honest. Ever since King was on that little show and he's a little boy, everybody thought that was a little ugly ass little nigga, look like a little Fraggle Rock. You know, sometimes white people and black people have a baby or you have some white in them and it don't mix right. It ain't a good mix on them. You know how you have some of the mixed people be real pretty, good looking? Shit, that little boy, that mix didn't take. It was like an old S curl. You know how some niggas put that S curl on and it just didn't quite curl? That's what happened with him. He's a bad mix and he just didn't quite curl up.
That's it. And I wouldn't even know about it, man. I wouldn't even know about it, man, bro. The difference between me and other people, man, nigga, until you have people on your payroll whose households that you provide livelihood for, nigga, I got a business right here. Nigga, we got goddamn 24 people on the payroll. I got a $1 billion in that dough. We got 18 people on the payroll. Nigga, I got, 2 clothing lines, nigga.
And all that shit he said that he got going, which is probably 100% true, then why are you giving this nigga any attention? Why are you focused on this nigga at all? He talking about my kids. Nigga, your kids are in the public. They were on a TV show. People are gonna talk about your children. And the nigga is 18, 19 now. He ain't even no baby no more. Nigga, you can go to the military. Nigga, you can get life in jail. Nigga, you can drive trucks. You can do all, nigga, what? You can do it all. He's 18. He's fucking. He's smoking weed. And then they had a clip of T.I. talking to his son. I watched a little bit of that. And this little boy is so disrespectful. You just want to slap him watching that shit. His daddy trying to tell him about life. This nigga rolling up a blunt. While he's talking to him about some real shit. Boy, T.I., you, boy.
You got 30, 40 some people on payroll, nigga. Nigga, I got motherfucking 143 unit complex, nigga, with affordable housing down the street. Nigga, I'm providing jobs and opportunity to people. All you is providing is fuck shit, ho nigga. Fuck can you come tell me and mine, nigga? thing we ain't never gonna do is pretend we on the same level. So
T.I.'s as smart as people think he is by using big words and dubiously and all that old goofy ass shit. You just put him on your level, dummy.
Nigga, man, look, man, get back, crawl back in your little dusty ass hole, nigga.
You know, it's crazy you press him like.
Oh man, stay the fuck out my goddamn way. And I wouldn't even know what the fuck you had going on if it wasn't for my motherfucking old lady calling me and asking me about it.
You should have told your old lady, baby, we gonna ignore everything he's talking about. And son, don't say another motherfucking word to that nigga. Not one word. Shut your ass up. Shit, you just got out of jail and got out of some shit. You need to be quiet over here, nigga. You know I'm an informant. I really ain't got no business fucking talking. But you see, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm not gonna watch this whole video. Fair use, fair use, fair use. But now I'm gonna go to this video. This was yesterday. Now I'm gonna take you to today. I don't know who T.I. talked to from one day to the next, but his whole energy, that whole video, he was talking tough. Yesterday, he talked real tough on Instagram, and that's fine. You have every right to do what you want to do, but he was talking tough yesterday. Then the next day, which is today, he got on the internet, y'all, and let's see how he sound today.
Against us.
Fair use, fair use. I'm gonna just use a little bit of this video. Fair use, fair use.
I'm say this is where we finna put T.I. son in here, right here. T.I., this is where your boy finna go. T.I. finna come see his son, in my phone with now. What's up, buddy?
Both times.
Hold on, let me see, make sure I get it right.
Right there yesterday.
Here we go.
As I meditate in my path, circumstance, it dawns on me. It's the second time I've seen my family attacked. And so social media whipping out.
And as you can see, T.I., his whole energy has shifted, it's changed. It ain't the same, it ain't as aggressive. I don't know who he talked to or what exactly happened, but something happened, y'all.
Against us. Not an enemy. It's the second time. Both times I watched the community have absolutely nothing to say on our behalf. I watched friends, or people who we say are friends. I watched people who we have donated our time, effort, energy, resources, attention to.
Now he's blaming friends and family for this and not his son and not himself. What happened to T.I. from one day to the next? The day before, it was his whole energy was, nigga, don't play with me. Nigga, I do this. Nigga, this, that, and the third. The next day he gets on there, he start blaming friends, talking about nobody's helping me. Nobody's speaking out. Nobody's gonna do nothing. I done helped the whole world. T.I., stop it. Stop it, nigga. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Look on as not just me, no, my family, my wife, my children, my tech, and the people that we go outside of our convenience.
And shout out to Day and Night Talk Media. Go subscribe to their channel, Day and Night Talk Media. Fair use, fair use. I'm just using this for education purposes only. I'm not going to use the whole video, you guys.
Go out our way to help. Whether it's calling us for people who can't afford to feed themselves, people who can't afford to house themselves, families who can't afford to bury their loved.
As you can see, he ain't talking no shit to Charleston White. He ain't saying nothing about Charleston White. He's talking about friends and family who not speaking out against Charleston White. Nigga, stop it. Nigga, stop it. You need to stop, boy. Really. That's ridiculous for T.I. to get on there one day and talk tough, and the next day he's talking like timid and soft. You know, nobody gonna support us. I didn't fed people and I didn't. Nigga, I thought you said this is real life. In this other video, we gonna do whatever we wanna do. We gonna show niggas, we gonna let niggas know, we gonna do this, that, and the third. You ain't did none of that shit. What happened, T.I.? T.I., what happened from one day to the next, y'all? If I just want to cover this shit, man, go over this little clip of T.I., Charleston White. One funny ass, that nigga funny as hell too. I didn't even really get into some of the shit he was saying, but boy, he tore T.I. ass apart. He ripped that nigga to shreds. So something happened from one day to the next with T.I., but you know, I might recover this, cover this again and go back over another clip of this maybe tomorrow or the next day. See what happens, see what transpired, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I just took your ass on T.I. as a real live informant ride. Peace.